After all these years, I didn't think that there was anything you could do or say that could surprise me.
If I made a mistake...
If you made a mistake, you embarrassed me in front of Paul and my staff, and God knows what the hotel inspector's thinking. Paul is my colleague, Brad, nothing more.
I know.
But you couldn't help yourself, could you?
I don't know what came over me, all right? I know if Paul made a move on you, you wouldn't act on it.
Look, if you truly believe that, we would not be having this conversation.
I'm an idiot.
Yeah. Not the word that I would have chosen, but it's close enough. You know, it's bad enough that you accuse me of hitting on your wife, but you had to mention the sexual harassment charges, didn't you?
Did you speak to the inspector?
Yes, thanks to your husband's outburst, it looks like we're not going to be winning back our 5th star after all. Oh, a whole new set of problems has suddenly come up. Nobody worked harder than your wife to get Lassiter's back on top. An upgrade would have meant extra hours for our staff. It would have meant new jobs, new opportunities.
Well, I'll talk to the hotel inspector, all right? I'll tell him I made a
Look, it's too late. Brad, just go home and we'll talk about it later.
Will you please just let me explain, okay?
We both know where this is coming from. Paul was role-playing. I told you that.
Well, I should have listened, but then you decided not to come home last night.
decided?
And Sheila got in my ear.
Oh, Sheila again, right.
Well, don't blame her. She didn't realise there was a sore point. She told me Paul had an affair with AJ's wife.
How long do I have to keep paying?
That's not how I want you to feel.
But if you can't let this go after all this time, Brad... Look, I regret that I didn't report my old boss for sexual harassment. I regret that I let his interest in me further my career. But nothing ever happened. He never stepped over the line.
I know that.
I mean, why do you think I took Caroline's allegations so seriously? I would never let any of my staff go through that whole nightmare.
I went through it too, all right? And I thought I was okay with it. I didn't realise I still felt insecure until now.
It's been 7 years. Now, after all that time, have I ever given you any reason to doubt me?
No.
No. No.
Where are you going?
Oh, I can't sleep now. I'm going back to work.
I thought you could do with this. Look, I know you've probably worked it out, but all this stuff with Josh is shaking me up a lot more than I realised.
This is more than Josh changing coaches.
I'm not trying to make excuses, but, you know, I see him taking control of his life. You're doing great at work. Imogen's ready to take on the world, and, you know, I couldn't be happier for all of you, but for me, I don't know what happens next, and I don't know what I want, and that scares me.
We can work it out together.
I'd like that.
But if you can't trust me, Brad...
I do, all right? I don't know where I fit in anymore, and that's why I overreacted.
Look, maybe I'm holding some guilt over what happened still.
You did nothing wrong.
Yeah, I caused you to doubt me. And I want us to move on. We need to find a way so we can just put it all in the past.
We will. But first, you need to go and crash.
I promised Paul I'd go over the budgets again.
You are dead on your feet. How long do you think it'll take for Lassiter's to recover from losing the upgrade?
Oh, look, not as long as Paul thinks. And if I can find a way to turn things around, then that'd be great. That's what they pay me for.
Well, when you're done, I'll have dinner ready for you.
That'd be lovely. And listen, don't do that to me again, okay? If you need to talk,
I will tell you, all right? And I do trust you. I love you, that's the bottom line.
I love you too. Won't be long.